Now, a little while back, we did a piece on a company called Lithium Cycles. I think a lot of you guys already know Lithium Cycles. They make the great Super 73 electric bike, kind of an electric version of the old motorbikes from the 70s. They're a great company and they make a great product, and we got a great response from you guys about Lithium Cycles and the bikes they make. So at the time, Michael Cannavo, the co-founder, came all the way to Woodland Hills with a couple of bikes. He let me ride them. I learned about the company, and I said then, next time I'm coming down to you guys in Tustin, California to check out your operation and see it for myself. And that's what we're doing right now. So Michael's inside. I'm at Lithium Cycles headquarters. Let's go in.
Hey, Mitchell. Welcome to Lithium Cycles.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
This is Roxy. She's our office manager.
Hey, Roxy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having us.
This is our little design studio. It is empty at the moment because everybody is working on some pretty big projects.
So a lot of secret stuff. I get it.
Let's take you back into the warehouse.
All right.
All of our 2016, 2017 Super 73s, they're actually manufactured here in the USA, which we're pretty stoked about. So this facility takes care of all of that. What you have over here is a miniature version of a giant factory. In essence, we have a CNC mill. Basically that 3D cuts metal. So any piece that we need made out of metal, whether it's a dropout or a chain tug, we can do that right here. From there, we have a tube bender. Tube benders are cool because they do what they're called. They bend tubes. This is one side of our handlebars. We've got, half the frame here. So you've got a bunch of metal pieces. We take them to our master welder, Librato. Librato then welds these things together. He is a champion of welding. It might get a little windy right now because we got a fan. Over here we've got some super secret projects that we're actually probably not going to be able to get through this way. Right here is Aaron. Aaron is a designer and co-founder.
Hello, you guys.
Say something about yourself.
I love country music. I'm sanding a piece right now that you guys are going to see probably whenever this video goes out, probably in a couple weeks or so. We're really excited to show you, and it's going to be super dope.
Right here we have another super secret bike. You're going to be seeing a lot of this bike. Yeah, you can share this. You'll see a lot of this bike pretty soon. And then right here we have Josh. Josh is our warehouse king. He kind of takes care of everything and makes sure that the whole production of the bikes gets taken care of. And then at the end of the day, he's the one who assembles the Super 73s. So these are our 2016, 2017 Super 73s. So you'll see a mid-drive motor. We have just a few that are going out before we switch to hub completely. So this is basically the last of those mid-drives. These are going to be really rare collector's items someday. So this is Will. Will is our resident millennial. He tells us what's cool and what's not cool and what we should say and shouldn't say.
That's my job.
Because we're not the most hip group of people here.
True. Very true.
And then what you're not seeing is that our Scout S1s and Rose Abs are in full production right now. We had an amazing response to the Rose Abs, so we thought, hey, let's really provide this bike to everybody who wanted one but didn't get a chance to. So we came up with the S1. Now the S1 is the exact same thing as the Rose Ab, just less stylized. So you don't have the same decals or colors, but the specs are the same, the battery's the same, the motor's the same. So you're getting 40 miles of range out of your charge. You're getting a 500 watt motor that's going to carry you 20 miles an hour. So we're really proud of this, and these are in full production right now. Slated for delivery at the end of this year, so we are almost there. We're super excited.
Okay, so I just need to know, will mine be among those bunch that we see sometime this year?
Yes, Mitchell, you have been one of our best customers, so we will make sure that your bike will be one of those. We're super excited to get you riding. Yeah.
And you promised you'd sign it too.
I will write my ugly name all over this bike 30,000 times. Anything else you want me to draw? I can draw some flames on it, Sharpie it up. Are we doing black or white for you?
I think white.
White?
I never
White
thought I'd be a white bike guy, but when I saw it, I kind of gravitated towards it.
White is way easier for me to draw all over, so that's perfect.
I can see the signatures. It's so peppy. It's so peppy. You know, Michael reminded me that we didn't do a lot of riding footage or any riding footage of me, even though we were riding for a long time the last time we were together. I still can't get over the pickup. The pickup is incredible, and I know we've talked about this before. Even without a dedicated suspension set, that you'll see on some. The suspension on this, it just feels so forgiving over the bumps. Feels very smooth to ride. Because I know people were saying, oh, if it doesn't have the suspension, well, that's not a worry at all. Because I felt the whole time you saw me standing up on the wheels a little bit, I felt totally secure, very stable. Both the tires and the seat kind of work in harmony, as we talked about before, to sort of ease the bumps. I didn't feel anything. And I'm just blown away by how fast it is and how fun. And even though we're here right now at Lithium Cycles headquarters in Tustin, if there was anybody walking by that didn't know what this bike was, they'd be stopping us to see exactly what it was and to tell the whole story, which of course I'll end up doing when I get my grubby little mitts on my own. Michael's smiling now because he knows I can't wait to keep on bringing it up, right? So let me go take a little more variety here. So, one of the other things I wanted to touch on, because we didn't really touch on it last time, is you don't have a seat adjustment in terms of the height. Again, this is not a bicycle. This is meant to be like a motorbike, like a dirt bike with an electric motor. That's how I think of it. That's how Michael thinks of it. That's how the company really wants it to be seen. And that's really what it is. So you're not going to have, it's not a bicycle. You're not going to have an adjustable seat. But because of the configuration of the seat, it allows you to slide up or back, up or down, depending on your leg length, to adjust, to compensate for different heights, different body types. The other thing is, when I go down to South Bay Area and I visit my family, they're all riding BMX bikes that look like they were made for toddlers. So when people say they can't fit on this bike, they obviously have never sat on one before. So between the fact that it's still a decent sized bike that can fit a lot of different body types, long legs, short legs, you also have the ability to adjust yourself on the seat to compensate for a little pedal distance like that. So just wanted to let you guys know. All right, I'm done talking. I'm going back to riding. So again, this is an early version. This is not the final version. This is pretty much the final version, Michael?
It's like the second to final, so it's pre-production.
It's pre-production, but it's very close to what you're going to see on the actual S1 when it is released later this month. And then, as Michael told you earlier, it'll be released depending on when you ordered it throughout late October, November, December, through the holidays. So be patient. I promise they're worth getting. And I think, once again, this is one of those products you can't really appreciate it until you actually get your butt on one and try it. And again, this is going to become my new passion. I have a feeling my wife is going to be yelling at me for not taking the car more frequently. But honestly, who would take a car if you have one of these? I wouldn't.